Ready to learn this new topic of modern maths, that is progression, guys? So yes, this is the third session of modern mathematics, and in this session we are going to discuss the complete progression, all the formulae, all the necessary concepts. So yes, I'm sure all of you are geared up. So let me quickly brief you about myself in case if you are attending this session for the first time. So this is a bit about myself. So I've been training students for last 12 years and I have trained more than 10,000 students. Not only myself, we have the best of the educators on this platform. So make sure that you have subscribed to this channel so that you can get notifications about our daily lives, right? Yeah, hi Varshini, good evening. So guys, this is the agenda for today's session. We are going to discuss arithmetic progression and arithmetic mean. We'll also discuss geometric progression and harmonic progression. Then we'll look at some important formulae and we'll look at one special progression. So based on which questions have been asked in CAT and other MBA entrance exam, right? So I'll tell you what is that and I'll explain you that in detail as well. Right, so let's go ahead. I mean, for your information, this is the channel where you are watching this video. It's Unacademy CAT4MBA. So in case if you haven't subscribed to this channel, quickly do it so that you can get updates about our daily lives. Okay, and this is our Telegram channel, so please be part of that as well. Right, and in case if you're planning to go for subscription, go for this 12 months or 24 months plan. These are the pricings. So I'll tell you towards the end of the session how can you avail the subscription, but you'll enjoy plenty of benefits. Yeah, there is a special discount that you can avail by using my referral code, which is SHAH10. Yeah, so guys, let's crack it. To begin with, just a simple thing that a sequence or a progression is nothing but a list of numbers which follow a certain pattern, right? So can you quickly tell me what will be the next number over here? 3, 7, 11, 15. So it's very easy to identify that it should be 19 over here, isn't that? Why? Because if you look at the difference between two successive terms, it's 4. So it is changing by 4, isn't that? So same way, if I add 4 to 15, I'll get 19. So this progression or this sequence is called arithmetic progression, where the difference between two consecutive terms is same. Right, so I'm sure you all are pretty clear about arithmetic progression. The difference between two successive terms is same. Right, now let's look at the second sequence. There is one more sequence over here. This was the first one, this is the second one. Now what will be the next term over here? Again, I'm sure you all can make out it should be 32 precisely, because each term is getting multiplied by 2. The other way of looking at that is second term upon first term. Second term upon first term, it's 2. Same way, third term upon second term, again it's 2. Fourth term upon third term, it should be again 2. It's 2 in fact. So same way, if I take 32 over here, so 32 upon 16 is also 2. So the ratio between two successive terms is same. So this type of progression or this type of sequence is called geometric progression. Right, so we have understood what is arithmetic progression, what is geometric progression precisely. Okay, and this one, third one. So now this is slightly different. I mean 1 by 4, let me just write it this way, 1 by 4, then 1 by 7, 1 by 10, 1 by 13. So what will be the next term? So guys, if you observe, the numerator is constant, 1, 1, 1, 1. There is an arithmetic progression in the terms of the denominator, right? Each term in the denominator is increasing by 3. So can I say it should be 1 by 16 over here, everyone? Yes. Okay, so this progression, if I just want to write it in a different way, if I take reciprocal of each of this term, let me just write reciprocal of each of this number. So 1 by 4 reciprocal is 4, 1 by 7 reciprocal is 7, 1 by 10, so reciprocal is 10, then 13. So next term should be 16. So the given sequence, for the given sequence, if I take reciprocal of each term and if that sequence forms an arithmetic progression, then the given sequence is called harmonic progression. So what is an harmonic progression? So harmonic progression is that sequence where if you take reciprocal of each term, the resultant progression is an arithmetic progression. So then the given sequence is called harmonic progression. So I'm sure all of you have understood by now, right? Okay, great. And yeah guys, what do you see over here? Now this is again a progression. There is a pattern over here. Now there are different ways in which I can look at. So if I look at if I add 0 in the first term, I get second term. If I add 0 again in the second term, I get third term. So again the difference is same. So this is an AP. Same way, if I think it this way, first term multiplied by 1 is second term multiplied by 1 is third term, and so on and so forth. So this is also a GP, and same way this is also an HP. So please do not be mistaken. If the difference is 0, still that progression is called arithmetic progression, or if the common ratio is 1, still that progression can also be called a geometric progression, right? So do not be trapped in such situation. So I'm sure all of you have understood that what is arithmetic progression, what is geometric progression, and what is harmonic progression. So this is what we need to discuss in detail before we take up the questions based on this concept. Okay, so let's go ahead. Yeah, just one more thing over here, guys. Mathematically, series is nothing but a sum of all the terms of a progression. So remember this point. What is a series? It's nothing but sum of all terms. Nicole, what I mentioned is a progression like this one, 1 1 1 1, and so on and so forth. So this progression satisfies the condition of arithmetic progression, or you can call it an arithmetic progression. You can also call it a geometric progression, because if I look at the difference between two successive terms, it's same. Or if I look at the ratio of two successive terms, it's also same. It is an arithmetic progression as well as geometric progression as well as harmonic progression. And what is a series? So series in mathematics, it's nothing but sum of all the terms. So I'm sure all of you are clear with these points. So let's go ahead now. So we are going to discuss this arithmetic progression slightly more in detail, and then we will understand certain formula related to this. Okay, everyone. So if I take an arithmetic progression with first term as A and common difference as D, okay, so what kind of progression will be formed? So first term is A, second term will be of course A plus D, the third term will be A plus 2D, because I need to keep adding D in the previous term. I need to keep adding difference in the previous term to get the next term, right? So A plus D, A plus 2D, and A plus 3D, and so on and so forth. So what will be the nth term? Nth term is indicated by Tn. So can I say nth term will be A plus n minus 1 into D? See, in the second term, we have added difference once. In the third term, we are adding difference twice. So in the nth term, we'll have to add difference for n minus 1 times. So this is the formula for nth term of arithmetic progression. So I'm sure all of you have understood this thing. Okay, same way you also need to remember formula for sum of n terms. So let me quickly show you what are the formulae that we need to understand. So this formula is you need to remember, right? So nth term is given by this formula, A plus n minus 1 into D. And sum of n terms will be n by 2 in the bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Now let me just write down this one in a different way. N by 2 in the bracket 2a can also be written as a plus n minus 1 into D as it is. Can I say this is nothing but last term, nth term, or you can say last term. So that's how we got this formula. Okay, sum of n terms is also n by 2 in the bracket. This is called first term and this is called last term. Right? So this is another formula to find out sum of n terms. Guys, have you all understood? So quickly show me a thumbs up if you all are clear up to this point. If you have any confusion, then type it in the chat box so that I can address your query. Yeah, please quickly do it. Great. Okay, fine. And guys, just one more point. So if A, B, C are in arithmetic progression, then B is called the arithmetic mean. So B will be equal to, if there are three numbers A, B, C, then this middle term is called arithmetic mean. Okay, so B is equal to A plus C by 2. I mean, you can take any example and you can verify this thing. Fine guys, so let's look at the next one, geometric progression. So we need to discuss this geometric progression a bit more in detail now. So a GP with the first term, suppose first term is A and the common ratio is R. So what kind of GP will it be? So my first term is A. Now my second term will be A multiplied by R. Please understand this is the second term. Same way, what will be my third term? Again, this second term multiplied by R. So I'll get A into R square. So this is the third term and so on and so forth. So in the nth term, can I say I'll have to multiply this A with the common ratio to the power n minus 1? See, in this third term, we are multiplying by R square. In the fourth term, we'll multiply by R cube. So in the nth term, we'll multiply the first term, that is A, by R to the power n minus 1. So I'm sure all of you have understood up till now. Okay. Fine guys, so some formula related to GP. So GP with the first term as A, common ratio R, so nth term of course we have understood, and sum of n terms of a GP can be given by this formula, A into R is to n minus 1 upon R minus 1. Of course we can prove this formula, but then I feel it will be just wastage of time, but still if you want to check the proof, so you can search for that, or you can just ping me, so I'll give you that proof also. But for timing, you can remember what is the sum of n terms of a geometric progression. Right now, here we need to understand a special point. Sum of infinite terms of a geometric progression where the ratio, that is R, is between -1 and 1. So that can be given by this formula. You know, if I take a geometric progression like this one, 4, 2, 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, and so on and so forth. So this, if you look at the ratio is nothing but 1 by 2. Each term is getting multiplied by 1 by 2. So since my ratio is between -1 and 1, I can find out sum of infinite terms, and it will come out to be 8, right? Let me give you one example. I'm sure most of you are wondering that how is that possible when we add the numbers up to infinity? Shouldn't it be infinite? How can it be a finite value, that to something like 8 or so? So I'll prove that thing, okay? Because unless I prove this thing, you will not understand that clearly. So let me take a simple progression. The progression is something like this: 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, and so on and so forth. Again, if you look at the ratio over here is nothing but 1 by 2. Each term is getting multiplied by 1 by 2, right? So this is a geometric progression, and we want to find out that what will be the sum of infinite terms, right? So let me use a bit of geometry over here. Let me represent 1 by 1 full circle. So I'm taking 1 full circle. So this is 1. Then I'm saying half. So half means I need to take half part of the same circle. Assume that both of these are same circle. So this is 1 unit. If I just want, I can increase the size of the circle so that both of this look same, right? Okay, so this is 1. Then half means this is half. Okay, let me just shade it. So 1 means this part, then half means this part. So we have already taken. Then we need to add 1/4. So can I say 1/4 will be again this part? Then we need to add 1/8 to that. So 1/8 will be this part. Then 1/16, so make it half. Then 1/32, further make it half. And if you keep doing up to infinity, this complete second circle will be filled. And that's why this is 1 and this is 1. So total will come out to be 2. So this total should be equal to 2. If you want, you can apply that formula, A upon 1 minus R, where A is the first term. So what is the first term? It's 1 upon 1 minus common ratio, that is 1 by 2. If I solve this thing again, I'll get value as 2 only. And we have seen through geometric figures that how are we getting the summation as 2, right? So it will be a finite value. Guys, have you all understood up till now? So quickly show me a thumbs up. Yes, and some of you have already pressed the like button. Others, what are you waiting for? Please do it quickly. Yep, let's follow the ritual. Fine guys, who all are there? I can see some 8-9 people, but then yeah guys, please show me a thumbs up so that I can make out who all are there. We have Varshini, Nicole, then Robin is also there. But what about remaining 4-5 people? Yeah, so don't shy away. Yeah, we have, who else is there? Okay, fine guys. So I'm sure all of you have understood arithmetic progression and geometric progression along with those important formulae, that is nth term and sum of n terms. So let's go ahead. And now we'll understand, hi Akash. So we'll understand this harmonic progression also. So guys, as I mentioned, harmonic progression is a progression where if we take reciprocal of each term, the resultant progression is an arithmetic progression. So harmonic progression can be represented in this way. If the first term is 1 by A, and you can't say difference is D, but the difference of the denominator term is D, then the second term will be A plus D, the third term will be 1 upon A plus 2D, and so on and so forth. So nth term will be 1 upon A plus n minus 1 into D. You can't find out sum of n terms in this case. It will be very difficult, right? But what you can find out is if 3 numbers A, B, C are in harmonic progression. Okay, can I say these are in harmonic progression, HP. So can I say 1 upon A, 1 upon B, and 1 upon C has to be in arithmetic progression. When I take reciprocal, the resultant sequence will be in arithmetic progression. And in arithmetic progression, the middle term, that is 1 by B, is nothing but arithmetic mean of the progression. So I can say 1 by b is equal to 1 by a plus 1 by c by 2, right? Hi, good evening, Shruti. So let's solve this further. So what will we get over here? So we will get, if I just simplify this, I'll get 1 by b is equal to I'll get c plus a divided by 2ac, or if I just find out b, it will be 2ac divided by a plus c. So this is nothing but harmonic mean. Harmonic mean, because we are in this sequence, this center term is nothing but a harmonic mean. And if you want to find out a harmonic mean, it is given by this formula. In fact, if you have attended times per distance session, then I had mentioned that point, the basics of times per distance when we discussed. Okay. And in case if you have attended advanced session also. So I've mentioned that when for two different distances, for two different journeys, if the distances are same, the average speed is harmonic mean of speeds. We are using the formula like this one, 2s1 s2 upon s1 plus s2. Okay, so we are using something like this, right? So this is nothing but a harmonic mean. Remember this point. Fine, guys. So we have understood what is arithmetic progression, what is geometric progression, and what is harmonic progression. Now, before we move on, we need to remember this formula. Guys, please remember this thing. Sum of n natural numbers. I'm sure all of you remember that. Then sum of n odd natural numbers is n square. So if I ask you what is sum of this one, 1 plus 3 plus 5 up to 19. So can I say these are 10 odd numbers? So sum of this 10 odd numbers will be 10 square, that is 100. And you can easily make out 1 plus 19 it's 20, 3 plus 17 will be 20, and so on and so forth. So there will be 5 20s, that is 100. So this is the formula for sum of n odd natural numbers. Same way, sum of first and even natural number, it's n into n minus 1, n plus 1, and sum of square of first and natural numbers can be given by this formula. So the mean of GP, acha, we missed that mean of GP. Okay, so let me just write it over here. If these three numbers A, B, C are in geometric progression, then this B, that is the geometric mean, will be equal to under root of A into C. Okay, guys. In fact, let me explain this thing. What is arithmetic mean? In case if you want to understand in detail, what is arithmetic mean? What is geometric mean? Where do we use it? Right? So guys, arithmetic mean gives you a number. Arithmetic mean of given numbers is that number by which we can replace all the numbers, right? So still the summation should remain same. Okay, so for example, there is a quadrilateral. Let me give you one example. There is a four-sided figure, quadrilateral, and the sides are something like this: 3, 7, 8 and 2, something like this. So what is the perimeter? What will be the perimeter? Can I say perimeter is 20? Now I want to convert this irregular quadrilateral to a square. Now you know square has all the same sides. So by which number should I replace each of the side so that my perimeter will remain same? Can I say I should replace it by 5? So this 5 is nothing but arithmetic mean of this 4 numbers. A number by which you can replace each of the given number, still it will produce the same summation. That's the arithmetic mean. Same way, what is geometric mean, guys? So geometric mean of certain numbers, suppose if I take numbers like 2, 4 and 8, right? By which number should I replace these 3 numbers? Still the product will remain same. Okay, the product will remain same. So if I check, this product is 64. So if I want to keep product as 64, by which number should I replace each of this number? Of course, I will replace by 4. So this 4 is nothing but geometric means of these 3 numbers. Are we clear about this, everyone? Yeah, just I got into a bit more detail so that you understand where do we use arithmetic mean, where do we use geometric mean. So there are many practical situations in which we can use this particular concept. Fine, guys, so let's go ahead with the questions. Start solving this question. Tell me what will be the 15th term of this arithmetic progression. Everyone, what will be the 15th term? Type your answer in the chat box quickly. So can I say the first term is minus 3 and we want to find out 15th term, so we'll have to add 14 times difference. 15 minus 1 times difference. Let me just write it that way. 15 minus 1 times the difference. What is the difference over here? Can I say it's minus 6? I'll have to add I'll have to multiply it by -6, right? Yeah, hi Rajat, good evening. So guys, this will come out to be 14 into -6, that is -84, -3. Can I say it should be -87? The 15th term will be -87. Guys, wasn't that a simple question? Yep. Okay, so let's go ahead. Try for this one. Now this is a nice question and I'll show you some shortcuts. There are two ways to solve this question. Shortcut and the normal method. That is using formula. Yeah. So you tell me the answer for this first. The 9th term exceeds the 15th term of an AP by 32. So if I just want to do it this way, the 9th term is T9 exceeds the 15th term by 32. Can I say 9th term is bigger than 15th term? Sorry, 5th term. I'm sorry. So 9th term exceeds the 5th term by 32. So T9 minus T5 is 32. And sum of 9th and 5th term is 114. Now how do we represent 9th term? So of course it's A plus 8D. Same way, how do we represent 5th term? It's A plus 4D. So difference between these two, can I say A plus 8D minus A plus 4D? I'll get 4D, which is equal to 32. So difference will come out to be 8. And further we are told, we are given that sum of 9th and 5th term. That means if I just add this two, T9 plus T5, so it will come out to be 2A plus 12D. And this is given as 114. Now you plug in the value of D as 8, to 12 8s are 96. 114 minus 96. Can I say it's going to be 18, right? So 114 minus 96 is 18. So this result will come out to be 18. So my A will come out to be 9. Correct? So first term, we have got A, means we got first term. So now we know A, we know D, that is 8, and we need to find the 8th term of the sequence. So can I say it's A plus 7D? Everyone? This 8th term will be T8, which is 9 plus 8 minus 1 into D. So if you solve this thing, it will come out to be 65. This is the normal method to solve this question. Can we do it this way? I mean, this is not something to be used, right? Don't use this normal method, very lengthy. For a very simple question, which most of the students will solve in 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. We have spent almost 1 minute time on this, right, everyone? So now let's understand the shortcut for this. What is a shortcut? So please understand, this is the 5th term, this is the 9th term. Okay, and I want to find out 8th term. So let me write 8th term over here. This is the 9th term. So can I say there is a difference of 4 terms? It's a difference of 4 terms. So definitely this 4D is equal to 32. So I'll get D as 8 straight away. Correct? I got D as 8. Now 9th term and 5th term is sum of 9th term and 5th term is 114. Guys, so what is which term is in between 9th term and 5th term? Can I say 7th term is exactly in between 9th term and 5th term? So if sum of these two terms is equal to 114, then this 7th term should be half of 114. That is 57. So we got 7th term as 57. We know difference is 8. So what should be the 8th term? 57 plus 8. That is 65. This is the answer. Have you understood this part? Have you understood this method, guys? Please remember, in arithmetic progression, if I know 5th term and if I know 9th term, right? So the 7th term will be average of this 5th term and 9th term, because 7th is exactly in between 5 and 9, right? You can also do it this way. See, please understand. Can I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? These are 5 terms which are in arithmetic progression. Of course, difference is 1. So what will be this term? It will be half the sum of first term and this 5th term. This 3rd term will be half the sum of first term and 5th term. So that is what I did over here. Right, everyone? So we are going to take few more questions. So I'm sure that concept will become clear, because it can't become clear with one example, I know, right? So I have taken many such examples which will help you start thinking in this fashion. So let's take one more example so that things become clear. But before that, guys, in case if you are attending my session for the first time and if you're wondering when am I taking other sessions, am I taking more sessions? So yes, I'm taking every day 2 sessions on YouTube, and every Sunday I conduct marathon session. So my timings of YouTube sessions are 2 to 3, where I conduct Snap and CD sessions, and 9 to 10 p.m. that is this slot where I conduct CAT Quant session. And Sunday marathon session has different topics. So the best way is you make sure that you have subscribed to this Unacademy CAT4MBA channel on YouTube so that you get notification. Do not forget to press the bell icon. And on Unacademy, you can quickly locate me by my name, which is Ronak Kumar Shah, and you can attend my sessions every day from Monday to Saturday 5 to 6 p.m. and you can definitely attend this Sunday marathon. All of these are free sessions, free special sessions, right? So you can attend it even without taking any subscription. Okay, fine. So let's go ahead. Now guys, can you please try for this one? This is similar question. Now, of course, I am going to directly use shortcut over here. So the fifth and the fourth term of an arithmetic progression are -61 and 64. See, please understand, 54th term is smaller and 4th term is greater, right? So if I just write it this way, 4th term and 54th term. So it is reducing. This is these are given 64 and this is given as -4, sorry, -61. So definitely we are subtracting something from each term to get this term, right? I don't know what are we subtracting. So this is what we need to figure out. So first of all, quickly tell me what is the difference between these two terms. Can I say the difference is of 50 terms? The difference between 4th and 54th term is 50 terms difference. And what is the difference between this number? So can I say 64 minus -61? It's 125. So divide this 125 in this 50 parts. So you will get difference value as 2.5. Very simple. Now you got the difference as 2.5. Okay. Now guys, we need to find out 23rd term. As I mentioned, sum of 4th and 54th term divide by 2 will get us the middle term. So what is the middle term? 4 plus 54, 58, divide by 2, it's 29. So I'll get 29th term, which will be equal to the 29th term. Let me just write here. 29th term will be equal to this 4th term plus 54th term divide by 2. So that means 64 minus 61 divide by 2. So it will come out to be 1.5. Right? So this 29th term is 1.5. As simple as that. We got 29th term as 1.5. Right? Now please understand, if I go in the left direction, it will increase. If I go in the right direction, it will decrease, because it's a decreasing arithmetic progression. Yeah. Okay. So I hope all of you are with me. So guys, now I know the difference is 2.5. I know 29th term and I need to find out 23rd term. So can I say I need to add, because this is increasing, so I need to add 6 times the difference. That's 6 times 2.5. What is 6 times 2.5? It's 15. I need to add 15 to 1.5. So I'll get result as 16.5. This is going to be the 23rd term. Yes, sabko palle pada? Have you all understood, guys? Or you found it complicated? Do you want me to explain once again? Yeah, if you have understood, show me a thumbs up. If you want me to explain once again, then just mention in the comment box that sir, explain once again. Everyone? Palle pada, sir. Understood. Great. Great. Fine. So guys, मैं एक बार फिर से रिकैप कर देता हूँ पूरी चीज का. एक बार रिकैप कर लेते हैं ताकि कोई कंफ्यूजन ना हो. Everyone. So I know the 4th term. I know the 54th term. So difference between this is 50 terms difference, and that comes out to be 125. So one term difference, that is D, is 2.5. So we got D by this one. Now 4th term was 64, 54th term was -61. Sum of this two is 3 and divide by 2 is 1.5. So I got this middle term that is 29th term as 1.5, and then I need to find out 23rd term. So since it's a decreasing AP, so if I go towards left, I'll have to add the difference, and if I go towards right, I'll have to subtract the difference. So I need to add 6 times the difference in 1.5. 6 times difference 2.5 is 15. 15 added to 1.5, it will come out to be once again 16.5. So that's your answer. So answer for this one is 16.5. Yeah, guys. Right, so I'm sure all of you are enjoying this, and not only enjoying, you are learning this, because you will have to tackle questions of progression in almost every exam, directly or indirectly. Sometimes you may find a geometry question, but then you need to apply the concept of progression. Okay, or you may find a time speed distance question and you may have to use concept of progression over there. So please understand this concept thoroughly. Okay, so let's go ahead, guys. One more question for you. And simple question, how many multiples of 13 lie between these two numbers? Between these two numbers means you need to exclude the boundary numbers. Okay, and what is the sum of all these multiples? So you also need to tell me what is the sum of all multiples, right? So guys, to solve such questions, I'll always ask you, I'll suggest you to find out the first term and the last term. So which is the first multiple of 13? Now, if you are slightly good at maths, you should know that 1001 is the first 4-digit number, which is divisible by 11 as well as 13 as well as 7. This is a magical number, huh? 1001 is a magical number. Q magical? Let me tell you. If you take any 3-digit number, you multiply it by 1001, it will produce the repetition of the digits. The resultant number will be 346346. You know? So that's why we call 1001 a magical number. Like I'd also taught you one more magical number, 76. So there are some 7-8 such magical numbers that I'm going to give you over a period of time. Okay guys, so once again coming back to this question, the first multiple is 1001. Now which is the last multiple? The best way to find out last multiple is you can divide this by 13 and you can find it, or you know 50 to 100 is divisible by 13. 13 fours are 52. And subtract some multiple of 13 which is close to 200. So can I say 13 tens are 130 and 13 fives are 65, 13 sixes are 78, right? So 208 is multiple of 13, yes or no? So this will come out to be 4992. So the last multiple is 4992. I mean, you can do it orally as well, right? So I got the first multiple, I got the last multiple. Now I want to find out how many numbers are this. So once you have first multiple and last multiple of the given number, for example, suppose I ask you how many numbers, how many multiples of 5 are there from 5 to 50. Okay, so what you'll do is, you know the first multiple, you know the last multiple, so take the difference which is 45, divide it by 5 and add 1, because the first number is also multiple, last number is also multiple, so it will be always one more than this. So 45 by 5, 9 plus 1, there are 10 multiples. Counting from 5 to 50, there are 10 multiples. So same way, 1012 4992. What is this difference? So can I say this difference is 3991. Divide this 3991 by 13. So 3991 by 13. It's going to be 13 threes are 39. Nothing is left. So 0. 13 sevens are 91. Right? So this will come out to be 301. We need to add 1 to that. So total number of numbers will be 308. There are 308 multiples of 30. So how many multiples lie? I'll say 308 multiples. Now I want to find out sum of these terms. So sum of n terms is equal to n by 2 in the bracket first term plus last term. So just apply this formula. What is n over here? 308 divide by 2 in the bracket this plus this. So it will come out to be 5993. This is going to be slightly complicated. So this is 154 into 5993. So use calculator now and get the answer. Yes, everyone, have you understood this method, the complete method? How do we find out multiples of a given number in the given range? So if the first number is given, the last number is given, identify the first multiple of this particular number and the last multiple of this divisor, right? And then check the difference, then divide it by divisor, and the number of terms will always be one more than that. या ये भी पल्ले पड़ा आकाश? या हाउ अबाउट यू रजत, वर्षिनी, रॉबिन, निकोल, श्रुति, हृदय, श्रुति? ओके, किसी को चक्कर नहीं आ रहे हैं ना? आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू आर गुड. फाइन गाइस. ओके, so let's take one more question. Try for this. Now this is also CAT question. CAT question. Chalo. A child has some marbles which he arranges into rows such that every row has n marble more than the row preceding it. Okay, he starts with one marble over here, then some more marbles. I don't know how many marbles are there. Then some more marbles, but this is surely one, and this is plus n, this is plus n, and so on and so forth. So this is keep going on, right? Okay, and we know that there are 23 marbles in the fourth row and fifth row put together. Okay, so I know first term is 1, the difference is n. So what will be the fourth term, right? So can I say fourth term will be 1 plus 3n, and the fifth term will be 1 plus 4n. So total क्या आ जाएगा? 2 plus 7n, and this is given as 23. So n will come out to be 3. Correct? N will come out to be 3. Now look at the progression. The first row will have 1 marble. The second row will have 4 marbles. The third row will have 7 marbles, and so on and so forth. So can I say ultimately these numbers are 1 more than multiple of 4? So in any particular row, you will have number of marbles which is 1 more than multiple of 3, not 4. Sorry. This is 1 more than multiple of 3. Are you getting this point, everyone? This is 1 more than multiple of 3. Correct? Okay. So which of these options are 1 more than multiple of 3? Which of these options are 1 more than multiple of 3? Can I say 25 is a possible value? Same way, 55 is also possible value. So both of these are possible. Okay. Yeah. Both of these are possible, guys. See what we have been asked. These are not options. I mean, this is just a practice question. Which of the following could be the possible number of marbles in last row? So it can be 55 as well as 25. Any number which is 1 more than multiple of 3 is a possible number of marbles. Yeah. Have you all understood this, guys? So of course, when this question came in CAT exam, it was even slightly more challenging, but then the concept of this one. So what I've done is I've reduced that level of difficulty to make you understand it in a simple manner. So when you will be taking mock test, I'm sure you will find one such question here and there. Make sure, guys, that you have taken 30 mocks, 30 mock tests by the time you appear for CAT. 30 mocks. Right, so I've been telling you about this thing. In the month of July, you should have taken 4 mocks, then August about 5 mocks, September again 5 to 6 mocks, October 10 mocks. So if you do it this way, November again about 7 to 8 mocks. This should be your strategy, right? I'm talking about 30 mocks of CAT. So the mocks that we are writing in every month, of course, we are not writing only CAT. I always recommend you to write at least 2 mocks of other exams than CAT. So one should be SNAP, another should be NMAT, or one CET, another NMAT, and so on and so forth. Make sure that you are not putting all your eggs in the single basket, that is CAT. Don't do it. Okay? You please check other exams also. Every person has different skills and capabilities, you know. So you may not perform very well in CAT, but you may perform superb in SNAP. So in last 12 years, as I have been telling you that I've been teaching students for last 12 years, I have trained more than 10,000 students and all, you know. So I have seen students who got about 65-70 percentile in CAT, and they got above 90 percentile in SNAP, or they got 99 percentile in CET, that kind of scores. So ultimately you just need one seat of one college. अब वो CAT से मिलता है, SNAP से मिलता है, कैसे मिलता है? You want one seat in one good college. Remember that point, right? So let's go ahead with this question, everyone. Now I want you to answer this question. Take 45 seconds, everyone. Put your timer on 45 seconds, and you should have mentioned, you should have typed your answer in the chat box. Quickly do it. What's the answer, guys? A piece of equipment cost a factory 6 lakhs. It depreciates by 15% in the first year, 13.5% in the second year. So 15, 13.5. Then of course it will be 12, 5, and so on and so forth. Right? And they are asking about at the end of 10 years. Matlab I need to find out TN. So can I say first term is 15 and the 10th term will be 9 times this difference, but here it's reducing, so I'll have to take minus 1.5 because my difference is minus 1.5. Do not miss out that part, right? Okay, so this will come out to be 15 nines are 135, so this is 13.5. so what are you going to left with? 1.5. okay, but acha, we don't need to find out this thing, guys. Sorry, we don't need to find out this. We need to find out the what will be its value in 10 years. So we need to find out what is the total depreciation. So we need to find out sum of 10 terms, which is n by 2 in the bracket first term 2 times the first term. Acha, now I know first term and last term. So first term is 15 plus last term. What is the last term? 1.5. Right? So this will come out to be 5 into 16.5. This will come out to be 82.5. So it will depreciate by 82.5%. So can I say its value will be equal to 17.5%? The value will be equal to 17.5% of the 6 lakhs. So quickly find out this thing. 17.5% of 6 lakhs, guys. 17 6 are 102. 0.5 into 6 is 3. So this will come out to be 105. And put about few zeros, 3 zeros. So 1,05,000 is the answer. So I hope all of you have understood this part, guys. Have you all understood this? Quickly show me a thumbs up. So we have practiced plenty of questions of arithmetic progression, and we have understood almost every shortcut that is required for you to succeed in CAT exam. Not only CAT, even the other entrance exam. Yep. Yes. Fine. So let's go ahead once again, everyone. Yep. So now we'll take up geometric progression question. The product of first 5 terms of GP is 32. Find the third term. Guys, remember one thing. Whenever you need to assume the terms of GP, of course you can assume it AR square, and so on and so forth. But there is another method to simplify the question. You can also assume it this way. If there are 5 terms, then take the first term as A upon R square, second term as A upon R, third term as A, fourth term as AR, and fifth term as AR square. Remember this pattern. If you want to assume 3 terms, then you will take it as A by R, A, and AR. So because ultimately we need to multiply them. So if I just multiply this thing, so this product is given as 32. So if I multiply, all R's will get cancelled off. So you left with A raised to 5, which is 32. Correct? So A came out to be 2. And that's nothing but the third term. A is the third term. So answer is 2. Very simple. In fact, you could have also done it orally, guys. You can also do it this way. Thoda orally bhi kar sakte ho, trial and error se. Yep, guys, an easy question. But remember this part, how to assume the terms. Let's go ahead with the next one. The product of first three consecutive terms of an increasing GP is 216. It's an increasing GP. That means your R is greater than 1. R is greater than 1. When your ratio is greater than 1, that means if you multiply some number by more than 1, it will keep increasing, right? And we are talking about three consecutive terms. So once again, how should we assume? Let's assume as A by R, then A and AR. These are the three terms. So the product is given as 216. Right, my terms I have assumed as A by R, A and AR. So the product is 216. If I solve this, I'll get A cube as 216. So A will come out to be 6. Now what is A? A is the second term. Please remember, A is the second term. Further, the summation is given as 21. So that means, if I just add them, A by R plus A. Let me just do it over here. A by R plus A plus AR is given as 21. Okay, now let me multiply both sides by R. So I'm multiplying by R, so I'll get A plus AR square equal to 21R. By the way, what is A? A is 6. Let's plug in that value over here. And 21R, if we bring it this side, so it will become 20R. Isn't that? Sorry. So this is 6 plus 6R plus 6R square equal to 21R. Now bring in this side. So you will get 6R square minus 15R plus 6 equal to 0. If I divide by 3, so I'll get 2R square minus 5R plus 2 is equal to 0. If you find out the roots, of course, roots will come out to be 2 and 1 by 2. Can R be 1 by 2? No, because it's a increasing GP. It's not a decreasing GP. So we'll have to take R as 2. So now I got R. This is 6. So this is 12. So what will be the fourth term? This is second term. This is third term. So fourth term will be 24. And this is what we need to find out. We need to find out fourth term. So it's going to be 24. क्या सबको समझ में आया? फिर से एक बार. Or am I just solving for myself? Guys? Yeah. Okay, I can see plenty of smileys. That means yes, you are able to solve it. How about others? I mean, yeah, Rajat, where are you? Shruti, Varshini, yeah, great, good. Nicole, didn't hear from you. Yeah, good. So keep showing me your faces, guys. YouTube should introduce that feature that you can post your DPs over here, right? In fact, you can post pictures, but I don't know, then people will post anything, right? So better, this is better, chat box is better. So guys, the answer for this question is 24, right? So let's go ahead and yeah, can you quickly find out sum of the sequence? Guys, I have already shown you sum of infinite terms of a GP is A upon 1 minus R. Tell me what's the answer. Type the answer option in the chat box, A, B, C, D. Type it in the chat box quickly. Slow me. Okay. Yeah, Robin, that's fine. Guys, is there anyone out of you who is using this Unacademy mocks? Raise your hand if you have Unacademy mocks, if you have taken the subscription. Because I'm planning to conduct some sessions on Unacademy mock analysis. I'm sure you might have some other mocks, but then how many of you have Unacademy mocks, CAT mocks particularly? Yes. Okay. Show me, raise your hand if you have mocks so that I understand. What's the answer, guys? Type the answer in the chat box quickly. What option is correct? Yeah, free Unacademy mocks. Okay, Fine. You should utilize that also. And Robin, how much are you getting in this mocks, in the free mocks? And just put your scores, the total marks versus section wise scores I'm talking about. The net score, that is total out of 300 and in sections out of 102 and 96 and 102. But guys, where is the answer for this question? Apply the formula. It's 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus. Now what is the common ratio? It's minus 1 by 3. 1 minus minus of 1 by 3. So if you solve this, can I say it will come out to be 1 by 4? Yes or no guys? It will be 1 by 4. Simple. तो जल्दी से बताओ ना आंसर. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Yep. Find the n terms of this series and write your answer in the n form. What will be sum of n terms over here? Now guys, let me explain this question because you may get confused unless you have solved this earlier. So pay attention. Whenever you come across something like this, just observe them. It's neither a GP nor an AP. You are not adding something constant value nor you are multiplying by some constant value. So this is neither AP nor GP directly. So you can simplify this one. So can I say 9.01 can be written as 9 plus 0.01? Same way 99.001 is nothing but 99 plus 0.001. Now can you see something over here? At least a GP is forming. Yeah. No, Robin, that's fine. 60 score is good. Okay. Then same way 999. And this will be 0.0001. Okay. And so on and so forth. So I can straight away make out this is a GP getting multiplied by 0.1. So this part is done. We can simply find out sum of n terms over here. Okay. Now we need to tackle this part. Okay. So guys, this 9 is nothing but 10 minus 1. Same way 99 is nothing but 100 minus 1. 999 is nothing but 1000 minus 1. So if I do it for n times, so can I say I'll have minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 for n times? So if I write minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 for 5 times, it will be minus 5. So if I write for n times, can I say it will be minus n? So all this minus 1 have been taken care of. And what are we left with now? 10 plus 100 plus 1000 up to n times. Okay. And this is again a GP. It is getting multiplied by 10. Right. So now you got a progression. So sum of n terms of this GP will be, what is the formula of arithmetic progression? It's a raised to n minus 1 upon a minus 1. Isn't that, guys? Are you all clear with the formula? Check all the formulae. You must remember this. Sum of GP. Look at this formula. Yeah. Great. So now this will be, r raised to n upon r minus 1. Let me just write it once again. In fact, I was confused. R is to n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Same way over here also you apply that formula, a into r is to n minus 1 upon r minus 1, and then minus n over here as it is. Correct? So guys, now what will you replace r with? Of course, r over here is 10 and n will remain as it is. A will be again 10. So this will be 10 in the bracket 10 raised to n minus 1 upon 10 minus 1 is 9 minus n plus, so this is one part of the answer plus this part. So what is this going to be? A is 0.01 into 0.1 raised to n minus 1 upon 0.01, 0.1 minus 1 is minus 0.9. So this is sum of n terms. Have you understood this, everyone? Show me a thumbs up if you have understood this part, how I separated everything. And this is a practice question. So our objective was to reach to this particular thing, that what is the generalized expression that we are getting over here. Of course, the writing part could have been better. I could have written straight, but somehow I'm getting pushed by the wave of wind. Maybe everything is flowing today in northeast direction. Okay. Fine, guys. So one last point that we need to discuss, arithmetico-geometric progression. So this is a special progression series that we'll discuss tomorrow. So today we'll keep it up to this point. Tomorrow we are going to continue with progression only, and we are going to take up some previous year questions from CAT, SAT, IFT. Mainly we need to take up slightly tricky questions. So we'll discuss this special progression case, arithmetico-geometric progression, and we'll practice plenty of questions. So guys, that's it for today. Hope you would have enjoyed the session. Do not forget to press the like button and share it with your friends always, as I mentioned. And yes, if you're going for subscription, do not forget to use my code so that you can access this mocks and other things. So this is my referral code. Yep, you can use that. And these are our other courses. You can tell your friends and your relatives about that. And do not forget to download the mobile app of Unacademy so that you can at least attend my free special sessions. I'm also planning to start courses, so all those who have taken subscription can also take the courses. I'm planning to start from first week of August, a structured CAT course, right? First week of August. So you can also avail that. And yeah, these are my timings of sessions. Do not forget to like and press the bell icon, share it with your friends. And yeah, this is our Unacademy CAT4MBA Telegram channel. Great guys, so let's crack it once again. Good night and adios.